Loaded. Right, so here we are back at the choice. He's back in his little shuttle doing the thing. And she's like, where do you want to go? There's this photon power bullshit garbage. There we go over here. Yeah, okay, so the photon power thing, and then, the guy in the video who did the declaration, if you remember that, is Aelia Schoenberg, and he's over 200 friggin' years old, so either he's a time traveler or real fucking old. Or the message was 200 years ago, and, I mean, that seems pretty nuts, right? And Trier says, the more you think about it, the less it makes sense. She asked Crow if he thinks celestial being is serious, and he's like, well, they're more serious than WLF at least. And but the lab has been assigned to track the Gundam, so it's a good thing Crow's interested. Yeah, more than the WLF. And he's not getting any money either because the mission got all fucked, and he's a test pilot. So, yeah, but I'm a test pilot. I can't give me the money. Give me the money. Give me the money. So in the end, he manages to finagle ka-ching, 19,999 G dollarino from him, because he is the test pilot. So you know, there you go. And then she's like, "Where you gonna go?" Photon power. It's the wave of the future, baby. Or you can go to the other thing. Either way, Crow's getting danger pay to the order of 50,000 money, and we're going to go after Celestial Being instead of Japan. So there, I can close that now. Okay, he's going after Celestial Being because he smells money on those guys, and he's a dude who follows his gut. And Trier's like, well, I hope something really shitty happens to you so you can get loads of data for me. See ya. And then we get Dr. Hell at Bardos Island going, oh yes, I will defeat the Mazinger, blah blah. Well, actually, Mazinger's not shown up. Yeah, no, Mazinger hasn't shown up yet. But anyway, he's like, yeah, I'll fucking stop him. Ashura, we'll do it. We'll get that photon power for us, or whatever the fuck it is that's going on at this point. And there you go, he's 20k in the black. But this one's not. This one's not going to be our canon one. We'll do the Super Robo one. Will be the canon one because Super Robots are cooler. So here's Crow over Africa. So it turns out that here's Crow's like, yo, Chief, because that's what he calls her. Everyone's having trouble, like even getting a little sniff of Celestial Being because their reactors emissions scramble radar and everything. So it's impossible to track them. So instead, Trier's gonna use Crow and the transport, because they are a weapons company after all, as bait. So between that and the ongoing fighting in the region, Celestial Being are bound to show up, right? It's like, oh look, here's a weapons transport delivering weapons to warlords in the area. How's that gonna go? And she tells Crow, talk about what Zex and Trey spoke about, how the Grim Reaper-y thing is also a Gundam, and it was made in the colonies, and it's made out of Gundamium alloy. Most likely it's their weapon against the oppressive CMC, which is the collaboration between the three superpowers, and they just shit on everybody in space, as you would expect. And the conflict recently erupted when Hiro Yui, leader and supporter of non-violent resistance, was assassinated, and so all the colonies have flipped out, and that means the CMC have then gone, alright, well, we're gonna murder you all with armed force. Yeah, goddamn Gundamium. It's Gundamium in Wing, and then they retroactively made it like Gundarium in Gundam, and then they changed it to Lunar Titanium because calling it Gundarium is really stupid. Goddamn Gundams and colonies and the AEU. Hero, he was a good boy. But yeah, just filling in on that. Then alarm goes off. Signal. So his try with a signal approaching the machine looks like someone's already taken the bait. And Crow's like, I thought you were joking. And then, oh yeah, then Try says, I believe in you and the Braster with all my heart. And Crow says, alright, save the puppy eyes. I make it a habit not to trust women, especially pretty ones. And then Try just goes, I'm flattered. You win this round. So what's going on? And Crow says, it's an AEU squadron. And then Try's like, oh, well, that's alright then. Axion got Crow off the hook on this time, because they're like, oh, alright, you're Axion, not Celestial Being, not weird. And then beep, 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 beep. If I'm getting the missile lock, he's being fired upon, and Try's like, oh shit, alright, that means one thing, that the AU squadron isn't just any old squadron, but the spec team. OZ. Goddamn Oz. And here we have Scenario 3, Celestial Being Route, the meteor that started a war. So his transport's blown up, and now it's just Crow and the Braster now. So the OZ is a special squadron outside the AEU's main force, and it's backed by the Romfella group, which mostly just wants Axion to get murdered and shut down because they're a financial rival. The OZ team's got some armoured troopers, some ATs, mixed with its Leos and Tauroses. That's these things, they're armoured troopers. And these guys want to take on and take in the new Axion Robo. And ATs are from Astraeus, which got sort of mushed in. But here we go. I'm gonna get in and fuck, I guess. Perfect. 1800 o'clock. I mean, these things are shitty and easy to murder. Because they're small, as long as you can hit them, they go down like a sack of bricks. Poor fucking Leo. 95% explosives. And the SR point is blow up all these dudes in 3 turns or whatever, but that should be easy because they should all kill themselves on us. Okay, AT Armoured Troopers. The Astraeus mobile weapons. Pretty basic, but pretty dangerous. I'm guessing you guys are on the Union's payroll. That means we're in the same boat. No hard feelings. I guess you missed one stage, so don't worry about it. All you missed was Koji being told to turn the dial up to the red, so now he's got the photon beam finisher move. And now we've started the Celestial Being route split, so we're back at stage 3. Gotcha! And then blow them up because they're trash. More Leos show up, and in the head one is the Lightning Baron, Zex Marquis. And there he's like, oh, it's an action mech. Must be looking for the Gundams. And Crow's like, based on that thing's movements, that's got to be Ozzy's special Lightning Baron. Yeah, like it's got to be the Lightning Baron of Oz. And Zex is like, oh, what's this? I want to try my skills against you. But wait, what's that fucking thing? And then a crazy jet flies in, but then it's not a jet. It's a Gundam. It's a Gundam. And target locked. AU mobile suit. Hobbs is doing alright. It's good. It's better than X-Blade. Except it doesn't automatically cut things up. But I'm fine. I'm fine with people having to eat shit if they want to watch it on YouTube on mobile devices. I'm sorry, everybody. Or I could just put it in, like, use maybe to split it up, which I might do. We'll see how much effort I want to put in. But here's Hero Yui, but everyone thought he was dead. Such power, and then ha ha ha, he's having a right giggle. He's like, that must be a colony Gundam. And his X is like, alright, everybody regroup. You need to destroy both the Axion machine and the Gundam. And Hero is of course voiced by Hikaru Midorikawa, who is Misaki and Asakim and no end of other dudes. Size of the fight in the dog that counts. And then smashed up this tiny little shitty dude. Up till now. Yeah, like, the Leos have to be filled with fuel and bombs. It's the only way that explains why they explode so massively all the fucking time. And now Crow's just gotta hang out for a bit more on this animation. We already know how much damage he did. Curse you! Buster Rifle, max power. I mean, it's the only move you can hit him with, so why not? Colony Gundam, your mission and your life end here. You're too slow, I can dodge with room to spare. What? Target sighted, proceeding to destroy. And Zex is... Shu. Right, Masaki's rival Shu. He's Zex. He's Dio. He's Asham from King Gainer. He's Neo and Mulaflaga in Seed. He's the dude with long hair who's the Bridge Bunny in Evangelion. He's a whole lot of dudes. He's really good in all of them. He hams it up big style every time. And suddenly the Britannian Union shows up. And here's Graham. And yeah, Commander Graham, there's a Gundam. He's like, oh yeah, the area was alright. Here's the AEU. And he's here to take the zone and the new Gundam, pure icing on the cake. And then suddenly, explosions. And these things are nightmare frames from Code Geass. But suddenly, attacked! What the heck? And here's all 4 Celestial Being Gundams coming to hang out. And Celestial Being. They're here to overlook the Colony Gundam and the Brasta, because the AEU and the Britannian Union are the real bad dudes. And while these guys are talking around, Setsuna's just sitting here. And he's like, Setsuna, yo, Setsuna. Gundam da. What the? I'm Gundam. And then off he zooms. So Lachlan is like, whoa, what the heck's up with Setsuna? And then Alleluia and Thierry are like, alright, let's like sort this out, we've got a mission to do. And that just leaves Lock-On to watch Setsuna. And Haro tells him that he sucks. He's basically like, shitty babysitter. So Zex and Graham are like, focus on the Gundams, ignore the Britannian Union. And Graham's like, ignore those dudes. Get the Gundams. Because Graham is obsessed with Gundams now, like already. Whether it's Celestial Being or the Colony Gundam, I'm getting them. But about the AEU, ignore them. The Gundams come first. And Zex like, looks like the Britannian Union is smarter than I thought. Alright, Gundam going down. And Crow's like, fuck, caught in the middle again. Oh well. Exia. The goddamn Haro. I love the Haro. He's good. It's messed up, right? Because he's so, like... Kayasu is so many Shars. He's Zex, which is Wing Shar. He's Mu and Neo, which are Seed Shar. He's Asham, which is King Gainer Shar. Sort of, like, he's blonde and really good. Nightmare frames are pretty good. Let's see if he's got this dingo talking. Now that we're in, there's no turning back. I'll snipe down whatever target it takes. And these guys, you can see them eject in the explosion when they get blown up. The big pilot block flies away. Now he's aimed to take him down. Bonk. Nightmare frames are also very small. They're like the Vodon's guys in that they're tiny. Yeah, and then you see the little pilot block shoot out the back, but he blows up and he sucks. Yeah, here they are, and they are small and shitty. Slash Harken, which is Hook, assault rifle, and a big gun. Yeah, Callan is a Code Geass character. She's the best one as well, so it's good. I guess we'll make this dipshit come down. Wow.
攻撃指令任務了解内容敵機の撃墜
And Wing Gundam is super long range snipey fella, and in bird mode it sucks. Actually, okay, yeah, you can't shoot from here. Alright then, fine. Does that the love is that? Yeah, the Graham is the Shah of 00. He's like, I love Gundam. I want to be a Gundam. Then we become Gundam. And then he puts on a mask and becomes Mr. Bushido. Spoilers. Okay. He doesn't have what Alleluia says, but Alleluia probably says something stupid like, Celestial Being, we will do the mission. Let's go and be good. Because he's a good boy. Yeah, like, Graham isn't associated, like, he doesn't do any of the shit Shah does. He's just like, I'm gonna fight him, I'm an honorable warrior. You don't have the speed to take me on. He's the fat, slow piece of shit idiot. Does he have what Thierry says? No, he's got Graham and Zex. But Thierry is all about doing the mission and whatever Vader said, and talking about his Gundams and how you gotta keep them secret, and anyone who sees it's gotta blow it up. Impossible! How could I, a tiny boy, get murdered? Yeah, Zex is a lunatic because everybody in Wing is a lunatic. Like, everybody's insane. Like, Zex fits the Shah thing more because he's a super posh, amazing, high-class dude who puts on the mask and has a secret name, whereas Graham's just a dude. Like, he's really good, but he's just a dude. Let's attack the big boys. Let's go, Gundam. Let's see what he says. Okay, like he's like, let's go, Gundam. What the heck are you talking about? I'm Graham Acre. Pleasure to meet you. I'm gonna become Gundam too. But he doesn't have what he says until he gets blown up. No, we haven't met anybody from Peacecraft stuff yet. Yeah, the everyone being crazy and wing thing is mostly just like the writers and amazing. I'm gonna take you down. Come away. Loves the Gundams. Like there's a lady who meets Hero, and then Hero is like, "I'll kill you," and then he drop kicks through an ambulance window and drives away. And she just turns to the ambulance as it drives away and holds out her hand, and it's like, "I'm Relina Peacecraft." No, she's Relina Dorian then, right? "Pleased to meet you." And he's like fucking gone, like 30 seconds away, driving full speed in an ambulance. And then the Hero for some reason has to go to the same school she goes to, and everyone's talking about, "Oh, it's going to be incredible, who do you think is going to get invited to a birthday party?" And she goes up and gives him an invite, and he tears it up, leans into it and says, "I'll kill you," and then walks out, and she's like, "Oh, what an interesting man." And it's just like, that's what everybody's like in Wing, like everybody's just fucking crazy. Nobody does anything reasonable. Like, I think Noin is like the most reasonable person. Hildy's not too bad either. Like, Hildy and Noin are like reasonably sensible people, but they live in this fucked up world. He's like, "Action, mech! Gonna take you down too," and he's like, "Hey, just doing whatever the chief did. Like, can't let you take me down. The chief will get real mad if you blow me up. So let's go." Flying mobile suits. He's an old hat at it. Wing is only going to be able to watch FIFA 6 at the time. We remember his ex looking dumb and the theme song. That's pretty much the Wing experience. Is everybody watched it when they were a kid, and the theme song's incredible because it's by Kawatani. There's our energy repair refill thing. Kawatani did the music for Shadow of the Colossus, so you know he's a good shit. So where's Zex? Ugh, his machine is so much better. I can't make it up with skill alone. Retreating for now. Like, Wing also has the thing where he's like, shall we shoot him down? Shall we give him a warning shot? No machine gun for him. Shoot him down. Nobody ever says anything sensible or thinks or acts in any sensible, reasonable way. Everyone just does weird, stupid shit all the time, and it's incredible. Yeah, everything in Wing that isn't over is so bad, it's involuntarily hilarious. It's so dumb, but like, it's dumb and bad, but fun. The strength of that Gundam. It's so good. And then Double O is Wing, but with sensible people in it. Got him. Yeah, give him the old missile, fella. Yeah, and then the second season of Double O happens, where everybody, where all of the bad dudes, instead of being reasonable people, all become cartoonishly evil. they'll become cartoonishly evil and everybody starts doing stupid shit because production team interference, where they were said, we need to step this up, we gotta do this to make it more like the Gundams. It's like, no, it's alright already, don't worry about it. And they're like, no, we're gonna fuck it. And the the design of the 00 is like pretty bad and stupid. And I like it. I like the 00 with its big shoulder things, but it's like, damn, someone could just steal them, and then that's what happens. The man just walks up, grabs it, chops it off, and is like, see ya. And it's like, oh, fuck me. But for now, we got the Exia, which is a fancy boy. Like, we won't even be thinking about seeing the 00 until much later. Much later. Like the 00, it's like, oh, the GN reactors, the GN drives are super important and rare and we can't let anybody get them. So you're just going to hang them off your shoulders on little arms so you can swivel them about, and then a man just like walks up and chops them off. And just goes bleh, and steals it, and it's like, yeah, like that was really obvious that was going to happen. Like if it didn't happen, you could just go, they're not going to do that because like the plot doesn't allow it, and then a man doesn't, you're like, yeah, that design just doesn't work at all. Yeah, I like the 7 Swords version. I ordered the red metal build 7 Swords, the inspection, because I like the 7 Swords. I like 00 and I like the 7 Sword. I don't like it with the O Riser, because it just, like, for me it then becomes too bulky and big and stupid for like what it's sort of meant to do and be, in my opinion. And then the Quant is super cool. But also ultra bullshit. And I'm still mad that in Z3 you couldn't put Graham in the 00 because please let him be Gundam. You should have a spare 00 hanging out. Yeah, I like that version of the Exia too. That's the way I built my Exia model kit, was to look like that because I like it. Alright. We'll do Crozer Tune because it's way cheaper than his. Not that he's spending his bullshit on anybody else, but I mean, I doesn't even need to do that bigger move. But we'll do the big move on a Leo. Massive overkill, why not? Dielia stepping in. And he plugs the gun into his chest like a Dwarven wolf. Burst mode. Yeah, Inzad says that the whole design concept of Exia is the lean martial arts machine, and then the Riser turns into an upside down Christmas tree. Yeah, that's what I'm at. It's like Exia, lean martial arts, super fast thing. 00, extension of that, more powerful, a little bit bulkier, and then 00 Riser, massive bulky piece of shit with loads of stuff hanging off of it for like no real reason. Other than it's toyetic and they gotta sell toys. Nice. Gundam. Poor Graham. And Sarverni unit, which is +1 movement, I believe. Very mysterious. So here's Graham He's like, strange particle emissions and high power beam weaponry. It's all so mysterious. Mysterious. Gundam, our fight's just beginning. Next time is going to be so much fun. And then off he runs because he's weird. Boink. Flick knife coming through. Impossible! I'm dead! I died as I lived on the bad dudes team. Okay, so who's left then? Just a Taurus. Okay, yeah, this is map attack, gets everything in line, and it's ammo based instead of energy, so it's good. I'm died. So we got him. That's our point gone. So, mission done. So, with all the forces done, Celestial being an ally. Alright, mobile suit. So that's a mobile suit. Alright, so let's look at the colony axion machines. So, Tierra demands that Hero gets down from the machine, and then Hero says, leaving the area, and just turns into his bird mode and flies away. Everyone's like, wow, it's pretty friggin' fast. And yeah, he says hallelujah, and he's like, holy shit. I mean, I don't even think the Curious could keep up with that. Holy moly. But that having got away means the only thing left on the list is Crow. So, bang. Tierra says that Vader wants to know more about the Axion machine, so capture it. And Crow's like, 4 versus 1? Alright, let's go. I can't compete with 4 dudes. I can't even compete with that Sniper Man's real good trigger finger, so yep, nope. Coming with ya, don't worry about it. I couldn't beat one of these dudes, let alone 4. And then here's this lady, Wang Liu Min, and she's a Chinese celebrity, and she works for Celestial Being too. And she is basically telling everybody about how the world's reacting to their plan. The world governments are all serious, and they're going to take action against Celestial Being's declaration of war against everybody who does wars. And Tierra's like, all according to the plan. But she's got new orders too. Britannia is retreating from the hot zone, so if they can take out the AEU, then that means no more fighting in the region. And well, why the hell would the Britannia Union leave the area? And it's like, well, their frontline base has been completely trashed by 2 more colony Gundams. So put all the reports together, and that means there's 5 colony Gundams. Well, that are confirmed so far. Sumeragi and Vader are still putting together the battle plan because Dan Cougar keeps fucking everything up. People are fighting, and then that dude shows up to help the losers out and messes everything up, so it's tough. And then Liu Min tells the Meisters to let her know if they need anything, and Lockhorn does a little joke. He just says 3 coffees and a milk for Setsuna, because he's too young for coffee. Yeah, 3 coffees and a milk. Yes, like he just says, 3 coffees, milk. For Setsuna. Yeah, milk for the kid, and Setsuna's like, fuck you! So, he stomps off and he's like, whatever. And then everybody else is like, wow, how did we get stuck with such a rash little kid? What's up with that? Weird. And then at the Britannian Union outpost that has been smashed up, here's Graham. And Billy fills him in on the 2 Gundams that did the job, one armoured close combat type and one heavy firepower type. And Graham is like, holy shit, just 2 machines did this? Holy moly. Graham brings up Setson's immaturity, and he says that he can tell the Gundam's pilot was a child from the emotion that showed in the machine's movements. And then it turns to their orders to pull out, and Graham has heard that Charles Z Britannia wasn't too keen on coming to this area in the first place. So Billy's like, I thought that he wanted to unify the whole world. And in the end, they're just like, well, in the end, we're frontline soldiers, so we can't even begin to question orders. It's not our place or whatever. And they've both been transferred to the Gundam Investigation Team, which is a new group under Professor Eichmann. And Graham's like, hell yeah, finally someone worthy to pit my skills against. And he's going to be showing up to mess everybody. He's like, Graham Aker, I'm good at fighting and I want to beat up the dudes. It's just like, I'm a Gundam, give me Orewa Gundam da. That poor dude.